नमस्कार. जय श्री कृष्ण. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर, श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा. Enunciating text 16, text 17, text 18 and text 19 of chapter 10, divisions of the creation of third canto of the status quo of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 16. भूत सर्ग तृतीयस्तु तन्मात्रो द्रव्य शक्तिमान चतुर्थ इंद्रियः सर्गो यस्तु ज्ञान क्रियात्मकः. The sense perceptions are created in the third creation, and from these the elements are generated. The fourth creation is the creation of knowledge and of working capacity. Text 17. वैकारिको देवसर्गः पंचमो यनमयं मनः षष्ठस्तु तमसः सर्गो यस्त्वबुद्धिकृतः प्रभोः. The fifth creation is that of the controlling deities by the interaction of the mode of goodness, of which the mind is the sum total. The sixth creation is the ignorant darkness of the living entity by which the master acts as a fool. The demigods in the higher planets are called devas because they are all devotees of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu bhaktah smruto daiva asuras tada viparyayah. All the devotees of Lord Vishnu are devas or demigods, whereas all others are asuras. That is the division of the devas and the asuras. Devas are situated in the mode of goodness of material nature, whereas the asuras are situated in the modes of passion or ignorance. The demigods or controlling deities are entrusted with departmental management of all the different functions of the material world. For example, one of our sense organs, the eye, is controlled by light. Light is distributed by the sun rays, and their controlling deity is the sun. Similarly, mind is controlled by the moon. All other senses, both for working and for acquiring knowledge, are controlled by the different demigods. The demigods are assistants of the Lord in the management of material affairs. After the creation of the demigods, all entities are covered by the darkness of ignorance. Each and every living being in the material world is conditioned by his mentality of lording it over the resources of material nature. Although a living entity is the master of the material world, he is conditioned by ignorance, by the false impression of being the proprietor of material things. The energy of the Lord, called avidya, is the bewildering factor of the conditioned soul. The material nature is called avidya or ignorance, but to the devotees of the Lord engaged in pure devotional service, this energy becomes vidya or pure knowledge. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. The energy of the Lord transforms from Maha Maya to Yog Maya and appears to pure devotees in her real feature. The material nature therefore appears to function in three phases as the creative principle of the material world, as ignorance and as knowledge. As described in the previous verse, in the fourth creation, the power of knowledge is also created. The conditioned souls are not originally fools, but by the influence of the avidya function of material nature, they are made fools, and thus they are unable to utilize knowledge in the proper channel. By the influence of darkness, the conditioned soul forgets his relationship with the Supreme Lord and is overwhelmed by attachment, hatred, pride, ignorance, and false identification, the five kinds of illusion that cause material bondage. Text 18. षडी मे प्राकृताः सर्गा वैकृतान्पि मे शृणु रजो भाजो भगवतो लीलेयम हरिमेधसः. All mentioned here are natural creations by the external energy of the Lord. Now hear from me about the creations by Brahma, who is an incarnation of the mode of passion and who in the matter of creation has a brain like that of the personality of Godhead. Text 19. सप्तमो मुख्य सर्गस्तु षड विधस्त स्थूषाम च यः वनस्पत्योषधि लतात्वकसारा विरुधो ध्रुमाः. The seventh creation is that of the immovable entities, which are of six kinds. The fruit trees without flowers, trees and plants which exist until the fruit is ripe, creepers, pipe plants, creepers which have no support, and trees with flowers and fruits. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.